right? Because we all have huge debt. Let me explain that in America, people have debt, right? But personal debt, like car loan, like mortgage, they are really good debt. I borrowed $20,000. I bought my Chinese car, Toyota Corolla, right? And I borrowed $20,000, but I have a car that's worth $20,000, right? So it's a wash. It's a collateral. Anytime I sell my car, I get my $20,000 back. Right? Mortgage, the same thing. I borrowed $100,000. That's the average mortgage size in America, $100,000. But the average house price is $200,000. Anytime I sell my house, I get $200,000 back. I pay back $100,000, I still have $100,000 equally. So mortgage is not bad debt at all. It's good debt. So why we are debt man? Why we are debt man? That is because we all have a hidden debt. In America, our government has borrowed huge amount of money on behalf of you and me. Last week, that number has passed $19 trillion. We don't use that word trillion that much, so it's a little hard to imagine how big that number is. I have a very simple way to make this easy to understand. That is to divide $19 trillion by the total population of this country. And then you get a number. That is $63,000 per person. Right? Everybody. Old man, young man, baby, teachers, students, retired, whatever. Everybody owns $63,000. The problem with me is that my family has 4 people. Now I own $250,000. I can't imagine how can I pay back $250,000. And people say, no, it's government borrowed money, they pay. But I know government has no money. Every dollar they use, they want to use, they're going to ask me to pay. Taxpayers, every dollar. Right? They have not asked me because they want my vote. So they are not asking anybody to pay, but they keep borrowing this money. $19 trillion, $20 trillion, $21 trillion, it's going up. The debt is different from your mortgage and your car loan because this debt has no collateral. This money is spent or than spent. It's no more. And no collateral. Secondly, this is worse than interest only. And some people do interest only loan. Right? This is worse than that because we pay interest. We never pay principal. We never pay any principal on this trillions of dollars. Right? So what's going to happen? I don't know. But anything can happen. Right now, 15% of our national income tax receipt goes to interest. And now the interest rate is extremely low. We still pay a few $100 billion of interest. Right? Suppose interest goes up back to a few years ago. This thing can blow up. It's hard to imagine a country can go bankrupt, but think about every day nowadays, Puerto Rico. They borrowed money, now they cannot pay. They are trying to go bankrupt. Right? Every day, many people are leaving Puerto Rico. Where do we go? Another country is Italy. Same thing. Huge debt. And now, their economy is going down because they have to cut. Nobody wants to give them money anymore. Their unemployment rate right now, 11%. A few years ago, America had a recession. The unemployment was 10%. It was so bad. So many people, especially Same thing. Borrow the money until someday people refuse to lend them money. Their unemployment rate right now, 25%. Can you imagine that? Because they have to cut and cut their budget. They have no money to use, right? So, as a citizen, I think we should be alert what our government is doing. I hope they know what they are doing, right? They are not asking you and asking me to pay this money, but someday somebody has to pay. This can end up very badly. And that's my message for you today, Mr. Toastmaster.